Okay, let me turn off the music now. I still hear it. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. Okay, okay. Woman in black, be wary of a second meeting. Okay, okay. We have some peoples. Get that off of here. Use her as support because that gives me chi, and the chi lets me heal, and then I just go punch things in the face. Oh, it drains it? I don't want it drained, do I? What if I actually decide to use it in a fight? Then I won't have it to use in a fight, because it'll be all gone. Explore everything. Hey. Goats, teach me your ways. Must learn. Oh yeah, someone said I was a little quiet, so let's turn up the thingy over here. About 78%. Ought to be good. There we go. Yep, everything's good. Until someone starts talking to me, then I have to switch. Do. People are dead. Hey, zombies, are you gonna fight me? I'm ready for you. Oh, we got attacked.
Nara earphone wonu kanawa ofa ear kanawa wonu.
You should speak English.
Mother and I are getting out of this town. If you have any sense, you'll do the same.
Akwak wo so sonia sonok fonia sisa ear nawakok.
You wanted to scare me away, peasant. There must be console users.
Sisa ear efok woso no koso ear ya. Sair kanoa fwanu ear.
It's sure to be more exciting than this dead place.
Koni okio ear kawa ear wokawa ear. Watita osia kwanif nipa ear. Pier uksayer sinini sisayer rusta atapafawer sumhuno ko suir toerok. Ukier nepo sise sayer wosayer sisayer ifok woso no koso ayer ya sayer kanoa fwaranuer. Uyower apafawayer sisier sisi tu tok. Warrior, walk, Phoenix.
Well, I can backhand people.
Walk, wo so sonia sonok fonia sisa yer na. Wo tawa yer kupia kawia nakawia ipduki.
Those pirates must be Gao the Greater's men. We know that he has holdings near here, and he has flyers.
Pier uksayer sinini sisayer rusta atapafawer sumhuno ko suir toerok. Sisayer ifok woso no koso ayer ya. Sayer kanoa fwaranuer. Noni wowo sayer tar wowo wir ignisaro kunkna. Uyower apafawayer sisier sisi tu tok. Warrior. Wowo tawa yer kupia kawia nakawia ipduki. Nipi uksayer sisini nisayer wustap. Ifuer uksunok nokawayer. Ukier nepo sise sayer. Noni wowo sayer.
Okay, I'm done.
Koni okiower kawayer wokawayer. Watita osia kwani.
Good luck dying out there. Nope, I'm gonna save you for the special time. Nope. Oh, she left. Yo.
Is there any... No, Strange enemies...
Goodbye for now.
Out of our way, woman. In this town, we don't step aside for you. You step aside for us.
The peasants of this village may cower before you, but I do not. If you are smart, you will apologize for your behavior and walk away.
Don't tell me what to do. You think I won't hit a woman? You have to learn your place. This whole town has to learn its place.
I think they want the backhand.
What are you looking at? This doesn't concern you. Time. White demon.
Backhand! Hey, hey, hey. Backhand! Bitch slap. What the hell? She's a demon! They want the backhand!
I was back at the camp when I heard the sounds of battle. I got here as fast as I could, though obviously I arrived too... Hui, what are you doing here?
It's been a long time, Zhu. I haven't seen you since that night. I did as you asked. The child is safe. I made sure of that.
I know. After we spoke, I followed you. I wanted to be sure she was given a good home. You did well, Hui. Hui and I knew each other long ago. She was a soldier, and I needed her help. There was a child, an orphan. I knew Hui could find a good home for her. She was just a girl. Her parents were dead. I couldn't look after her, and I knew Hui by reputation. I knew she would find a good home for her.
He's kind of forced by him.
She's safe. That's all you need to know. She doesn't concern you. Besides, we don't have time to worry about something that happened almost 20 years ago.
Yes, those are old worries. Thank you for your actions today. Even if these men were no real threat, just simple sailors frustrated at the shallow river that holds them here. There are pirates in the area, and they pose a far greater danger. You will likely encounter them, especially if you are the one I am waiting for.
What?
As Sagacious Zhu mentioned, my name is Hui. Tell me, young woman, what is your master's name?
I have no master.
I have waited here many years for the arrival of one special fighter. Your master, Sun Li, bid me to wait until you, his protege, came seeking information.
So it's true. Master Li really is the Emperor's brother. I wish I had known.
He is gone, isn't he? Taken by the Lotus assassins just as he thought. He knew they were always searching. They are right to fear him and his legacy.
But
The
he
glorious
led them directly
strategist
to him.
was certain the path to the Imperial City would bring you here. He was also very specific about how I present my information to you. You must be ready. I served under Sun Li and was one of a few soldiers he trusted enough to contact after Dirge fell. Li knew the events there would have great consequences. He told me of the weeks-long siege and how spirit monks were slaughtered so his brother could take their temple. It was madness. The Emperor killed the water dragon itself.
The Water Dragon. The Shepherd of the Dead, a goddess of rebirth. To try and steal her power, to even think it could be attempted. Has any mortal ever shown such arrogance?
There are many beings that exist beyond our experience. The heavens are governed by a celestial bureaucracy. Each facet of existence is managed by a specialized attendant.
Bureaucracy.
Most appear to have little influence, but some, like the water dragon, have a portfolio that grants exceptional status. She was said to have governance over the Great Wheel. She was not a maker, but all life that ended passed her gaze before returning to the earth in another form. Sun High sought rebirth for his empire at the cost of the natural order.
Survival
Her
fits,
body
they
was
say.
taken to the palace as a grim trophy of the power that ended the long drought. All the while, the people hailed the Emperor as a hero, ignorant of the price.
Just some bureaucrat taken down. Uh-oh. No. Don't worry, I did this before. It came back. Aha! I'm pretty good.
The Great Wheel is a way to envision the cycle of rebirth. I believe that when something dies, it is reborn as something else, after some form of assessment, of course. The celestial bureaucracy is said to govern the heavens. Just as cities have minor officials, existence is delegated across many entities, some more grand than others.
I'm the grandest.
Or so some choose to believe. It is probably better explained by a philosopher. I know as much as any person that has seen their share of death. Even a god is not invincible. They have their place and it can be challenged. Sun Li could not stop the slaughter of the spirit monks. He fled the battle with you in his arms. Most believe Sun Li fell at Dirge, a lie spread by the Emperor. A handful of us knew that he lived, and we also learned the terrible price of his rebellion. Li's wife was with child, his daughter born in the Imperial Palace while he was at Dirge. He never saw her. Within weeks of the siege, the Emperor had Li's family executed.
That's not very nice.
Executed. Murdered. The Lotus assassins were to cut them down. A mother and newborn child. I have no doubt that order came from Death's Hand himself.
He probably didn't think his family would be harmed, but even had he known, he might still have saved you. Li knows you have a destiny to fulfill. You're the last of your kind.
No,
The natural order has been disrupted. There is much to say, but first I was instructed to impart some very specific knowledge. Your master was very clear.
Give me all the knowledge.
You can trust we, so I don't think there's any reason for me to stick around. I'll be back at the camp if you need me.
Zhu is an honorable man. Not a good man, perhaps, but an honorable one. Now to your training. A brief description will reinforce in your mind the style you saw me use. Everything I say is at the behest of your master. These lessons were withheld so you would be ready for the attention they will bring. I must train you in Spirit Thief.
Okay.
Magic and weapons tire you. Draw on them too much and you could be left defenseless. Spirit Thief restores your chi, prolonging your ability to fight or ignore wounds. It is especially useful when enemies are immune to basic martial attacks, when you must use magic or weapons. It can even immobilize a foe, allowing time to recover even more.
So it's a stalling
This
technique.
short lesson should be enough for now. Come speak with me in the tea house. We will talk of your master and more.
You can give me more information.
Is there anything you need? No, I didn't have anything pressing on my mind. Although your company is always welcome. Strange enemy.
Don't say was a child. I didn't figure that out as a child. Is something wrong?
Please, please excuse me. I know I shouldn't be crying and
You're sobbing as annoyed.
please, I'm just a humble woman. My name is Seamstress Lawn, and I have a problem I don't know how to solve. I thought you could help, but I was afraid to speak to you. It's my fiancé, Baker Bay. Every day a group of thugs attacks him and beats him up. He tries to avoid them, but they find him wherever he goes.
And you kick their
The
ass.
beatings are getting worse. I'm terrified they're going to kill him. After I saw you take on those sailors, I thought, well,
Spit it out.
but there isn't. My poor Bay has done nothing to these men. They attack him for no reason. I knew you'd understand being a woman. Thank you, my lady. If our firstborn is a girl, she shall have your name.
Or
Bay
boy.
is down at Beggar's Pier right now in the southeast corner of town. If you hurry, you can probably get there before the thugs attack him today.
Wait, is it an actual time thing? No, it's not times. Okay, okay. Ooh, chest. Who put a bomb in the middle of town in a chest? Of nickel iron. Okay, okay, Loki.
That's much better.
That's much better.
You really shouldn't be here. Mr. Tate is not like others to observe him working.
Who let you back here? It's bad enough I must work with incompetence. I don't need you walking through my kitchen.
Walk wherever I like.
Unless, pretty lady, you've come to take me from this existence of pain with your considerable charms.
See it in on me.
Yeah, me too, okay, Mr. Tate?
Step back, Mr. Wong. You just step back. A polite response from one of you strangers? Go on, don't waste your respect on me. I'm no high minister.
Cooks are better
I
than me.
just cook.
Is he going to try to?
Me? There's nothing to know about me. I cook for ungrateful people who do not understand what good food is.
Your palate is very sophisticated, Mr. Tate. Some say your dishes are, acquired tastes.
No, I am quite certain that the problem is with the customers. If you wish to keep your position, Mr. Wong, you will smile and nod.
This guy a rapist.
Mr. Wong is here to cut the vegetables and heft the rice bags. His job does not include criticizing the menu. I am the head chef. He is nothing.
But I am learning. I will train hard to become the best chef I can.
There's a small chance he could become slightly more than nothing, but I've seen no sign of it as yet. Some people are heroes, some merely clap as heroes walk by.
Damn, he's mean.
Then go walk around it. The spirit world? You were talking about stories for children. I believe what I see. If I see it, it is real. If you want some deeper discussion than that, go to a temple. I hear stories just like everyone else, but they are always told by some scared farmer who wouldn't know the wind from a howl. I believe what I see. That's enough.
I like this guy. You know he's kind of a rapist.
Good. I need to
If I were to kill him, could you take over, Mr. Wong?
I can't speak with you.
Ooh, chest. Give me money. That's a nice chest. Dawn Star. Ooh, another chest. 32. That's all.
You're a stranger here, aren't you? I know everyone in Tian's Landing, and I've never seen you before. I would remember you.
You're the
You
town
should
gossip?
turn right around and leave this town. Trust me. I am Gufu, Great One. Some call me Gufu the Sweet, though I don't know why. I usually smell like the fish I sell. Perhaps they are making fun of me.
Probably.
But now, there are no fish to sell. I have lived in Tian's Landing all my life, but now, I'm ashamed to say, I wish I lived somewhere else. Everything in Tian's Landing is falling apart. Sheng, the local minister, is helpless to deal with all our troubles. You should get out while you can.
Okay.
You don't know? The Great Dam has been opened, and now the river's level has dropped. It's too low and fast to navigate. Without the river, we are nothing.
Rafts.
The merchants can't buy
String
goods
together.
from the Imperial City. The traders can't sell to the outside world. The men cannot fish, and our children go hungry. And if that wasn't bad enough, we have the pirates to worry about too. They've been raiding the countryside, taking prisoners to sell into slavery.
That's not very nice.
The Emperor doesn't care about us. That's why he sent someone like Shang.
Shingy shingy. Travelers in the Great Southern Forest report sightings and bizarre phenomena. Aside from the hospitality of Penguin's Rest Inn, the forest is nearly entirely witnessed, and the verdant canopy of the forest hides wonderful and fearsome creatures unlike any seen elsewhere in the Empire. The strangest tales of shadows among the trees that seem to follow visitors in the forest. Philosophers hoping to reflect in the peace forest often prevailing watch. Patrons of Pilgrim Rest claim to have seen strange silhouettes darting among the trees despite the apparently overworldly nature of these figures. Those who witness it sense no aggression and attribute these mysteries to the forest. Of the forest. Proper English. I safe.
This tea house must be popular. It seems like quite a prominent structure.
Improvised weapons.
Good, you're here. We can continue where we left off before.
Okie dokie.
You've got unfinished business with us first.
There are important matters at hand, yet you fellows keep interrupting. I'm surprised you're this eager to get another beating so soon.
This time we brought some friends to even up the odds.
Why'd you break the table?
White demon.
And the backhand! If I break everything, I can loot it all, right? Huh? I have chunks of wood. Wood strike. May not be as strong as a backhand, but backhand. Always backhand.
You certainly look like Lee's top student, though there's something odd about how you fight. I can't put my finger on it. It doesn't matter. The sailors won't bother us again. We can get back to business. Sun Lee gave me instructions to await you if anything should happen. I have prepared for this day for well over a decade.
How's their preparations?
The full extent of what the glorious strategist knows is beyond my mind to comprehend. He is without peer. All I know is that I had instructions to wait for you.
Okay.
Sun Lee asked me to seek a piece of a special amulet he wanted you, his prize pupil, to have. It was broken apart and scattered when the spirit monk temple fell. He intended to, and I assume he did, give the main piece to you. Rumor placed a smaller part with a fleeing apprentice monk, but it had been some years and the trail was cold. I eventually learned the monk had fled to Old Tien's Landing. He was there a year or so, but died of lingering injuries and was buried with his possessions unsorted. It was rushed at the time because the new dam was due to close and Old Tien's would become a watery tomb. The amulet was beyond reach, so I came here and waited. Now the Lotus assassins have drained the lake and exposed the ruins of Old Tien's Landing. It seems they are searching for this piece of the spirit monk amulet too.
How do they know it was there? Oh.
The Emperor is privy to much. I don't know his motives, but any aid to you is likely a threat to him. You must go to the ruins and find the amulet piece meant for you. I choose to believe that my service was valuable and vital. You would have come here eventually. The amulet would draw you at least. It is coming on 15 years now. As I said, I learned the location of the amulet after the monk died in Old Tien's. It has been difficult serving and waiting in silence. My assignment is to give you information to help you acquire the amulet. I only know that I had to find the piece I was tracking. I did so. It is in the ruins. You must find it before the Lotus assassins do. The gates leading to the ruins are locked, but Minister Shang can give you the key. I suspect the Minister is eager to have someone investigate the opening of the Great Dam. You can use this as an excuse to get the key and explore the ruins. You are wise to ask. It is a difficult but essential skill to master. Spirit Thief is always useful. It is common when you... If you power through an opponent's guard with its strongest attack, it can briefly immobilize an enemy.
So break a guard, okay.
Pirates have raided local villages using flyers, swooping down like locusts. Minister Shang said he would stop them, but you can find Shang near his still smoldering office in the center of town. I am unimportant, but I promised I would aid you as best I can. I cannot. I have done my part. I have given Sun Li my loyalty and devotion. I will give you what guidance and information I can. There is little to tell. I served him years ago in the Imperial Army. I was a tracker and a soldier. I was not at Dirge when it fell, but I heard the tale of Sun Li's death. But I refused to believe he was dead. In time, my faith was confirmed. He sought me out and told me what really happened. I swore my loyalty to him on the spot. I revere him as a teacher, and I revere him. Even when he ordered me to distant lands, my loyalty never wavered. But I am tired. I long for an end to my service.
Have the service ended.
Sun Li is a great man, driven by greater goals and ideals. Sometimes his gaze is lifted so high that he does not see what is right in front of him.
Oh, you loved him.
We who serve him are sometimes forgotten, left to toil in obscurity until the time to act is thrust upon us. So it was with me, waiting for you. That would be a question for him, wouldn't it? I can only say that Sun Li devoted his life to raising you, to one day right the wrongs in the Jade Empire.
Cut her up.
If he wanted to keep some small part of his own life and thoughts for himself, who are you to question that? Everyone must have their private side.
See if I picked you.
Sun Li is a great man. Remember, go to the ruins and claim the amulet before the Lotus Assassins do. You will need it to survive the trials that lie ahead.
Okie dokie. Take that.
I know he's an Imperial minister, but if you ask me, Sheng is completely incompetent.
I'm watching you. Don't try anything funny.
Where were you during the outbreak?
If you want tea, have a seat. The serving girl will be by directly if I don't fire her first, the useless wench. I should have replaced her the day I took over this tea house. I am Three Sheets Dutong, proud owner of this quaint little tea house. I recently acquired it from old Mother Quan, the elderly lady steeping tea over there in the corner.
You want me to throw this troublemaker out in the street, boss?
Don't be stupid. You saw what she did to those sailors. The only way you'd hurt this young lady is if she broke a nail while punching you in the mouth. Forgive my guard. His intentions are good, but he's a bit slow on the uptake. I'd love to answer your questions, but that would interrupt my drinking. I'm afraid that isn't acceptable. Yes, good. Go away. I haven't even started to feel the effects of my wine yet, and you're already...
I've heard pirates are raiding the outlying villages. I wonder if they'll attack Tien's Landing.
Hey, another voice actor. I don't know his name. Oh. You speak not English. You not listen.
Hello, young one. My name is Quan, but everyone calls me Old Mother Quan. I'd like you to call me that too, okay?
Okay, Old Mother Quan.
Welcome to my tea house. Oh, that's not right. No, not anymore. Sorry about the confusion, dearie. What I meant to say was, welcome to Master Dutong's tea house. Yes, I owned the tea house for many, many years. At least I thought I did. But then Master Dutong came to town with that imperial writ. Oh my, wasn't that a shock? Turns out his family owns this land. They have for hundreds of years. The land is his along with everything on it, so now he owns my tea house too.
Aww.
He was nice enough to let me stay on here as a helper. I steep the tea. Yanwan takes the orders, and Master Dutong, well, he mostly just drinks his wine. No one knew. This was just an empty patch of rock for hundreds of years. Who would have thought the Empire had deeded it to anyone? But Master Dutong came along with his writ. Now, why would I do such a thing? I can't even imagine anyone being so horrible they'd forge an imperial writ. No, I'm sure the land belongs to Master Dutong.
Well, if you're sure.
That is very nice of you, my child, but what could you do? I would love to have my tea house back, but it belongs to Master Du. All this talk
I
is
can
just
punch him
the
in the face.
rambling of an old...
That's a really good technique.
Hello, greetings, welcome. My name is Steeper Yanru, and I'll be... No, that's not right at all. Idiot. I'm Barkeep Yanru now, not Steeper Yanru.
Aw.
I'm sorry about that.
Hey, Barkeep.
I still can't get the hang of this new position. Sometimes I wish Old Mother Kwan still owned the tea house so things could go back to the way they were.
Barkeep.
That Imperial writ has caused us no amount of grief. Mother Kwan lost her tea house. Waitress Yanwan is busier than ever, and I spend all day giving out foolish advice. Sure. Just remember, I'm pretty new at this. I'm still practicing. Let's try this one. Every bureaucrat knows a tree grows toward the light, but a rock grows not at all.
Wait, what?
I have no idea. Dutong just had me memorize a bunch of wise sayings. None of them make much sense to me. Maybe they'll sound better if... Slow down, my friend. I can't serve you wine yet. I'm not a real barkeep. Master Dutong just has me practicing, so I'll be ready when he turns this place from a tea house into a tavern. Master Dutong wants me to practice giving out advice for now. He wants me to stay focused until I get the hang of it. No wine, except for him, of course. You want some advice? The wise man will always remember that falling leaves spiral downwards, but only until they rest on the earth. I have no idea. I kind of...
Oh. If you drop a rock in a well, you hear it splash. But if you drop a feather in a fire, you hear something very different.
Here's a short one. If you must sleep on the same bed, at least try to dream different dreams.
Okay.
Just remember what I told you. You never know when a bit of homespun wisdom will come in handy.
Yes, I will. They'll be running away from you. Crazy man. I should have broke all this in the fight. Oh.
That waitress is a fine-looking wench, ain't she? Stuck in this backwater town.
I heard the ruins are haunted by the ghosts of those who died in the flood.
Ooh.
I asked Dutong for a job, but he's too cheap to pay for more than one waitress.
Do you mind? I'm in no mood for company, given my presence. I am at the stage of my life in which I long for companionship. A wife with intellect and refinement comparable, but just slightly inferior to my own. Unfortunately, this town presents scant opportunity for a suitable match. Seamstresses, barmaids, peasants. I may as well marry the harlots selling themselves in the street. Or perhaps everyone else's standards are far too low. I shall not allow myself to be saddled with a marriage of convenience. Not when I deserve so much more.
Right.
I understand your desire to seek elucidation from one whose vocabulary is elevated above the grunts and squawks of the... However, I'm in no mood to convert... I am at this...
Oh.
Farewell.
There's a demon over there, so saving. In case he wants to punch me in the face. Because then I'm going to have to back. Slap.
Leave Zhang alone.
Zhang, you can't stay up here forever. This isn't your home. You need to come back with me to the farm.
No. Zhang not want to go home. Zhang doesn't want to see orcs.
It wasn't your fault. It was an accident. I need you back at the farm. Now let's go, Zhang.
No. Leave Zhang alone, or Zhang get angry and smash things.
No. Please don't, Zhang. I'll just go over here and leave you alone. What?
Alright.
Oh, hello there. Don't let Zhang bother you. He's really quite harmless. He's just a little upset right now. I am Dong Ping, Zhang's employer. Zhang works on my farm, but the other day he accidentally killed one of my oxen, and since then he has refused to come back. Some of the patrons here are unnerved by his size. I'm worried that if he doesn't leave with me soon, the owners may take matters into their own hands. If he gets hurt, or worse, I'll be ruined. I can't run the farm without him, but I don't know what else to do. He won't listen to me. You will? I must warn you. Zhang is, well, he is very strong-willed and very strong. I am grateful for your help, but please, be careful.
I have mastered the art of the backhand, so I'm pretty
Zhang
good.
the ox carrier came by his name honestly. I would hate to see him hurt you, or anybody else for that matter. Speak softly to him, and you should be okay.
Oh, if you say so. I have the power of save states. Without actually hitting, that actually save states.
Go away. Zhang kill ox. Zhang too strong, too rough with ox. Zhang not want to hurt ox. Zhang only playing. Now Zhang cries for ox. Ox like to play with Zhang. Ox like it when Zhang throw her in the air and catch her. Zhang missed. Zhang dropped Ox on her head. Ox is dead.
Oh.
Ox was Zhang's friend. Zhang killed a friend and now Zhang is bad.
Do you need a backhand?
Master have other ox. Master won't starve. Master better off without Zhang. Yes! Master needs my muscle. How else will he get second ox in bath?
Yes.
You have been nice to Zhang. Zhang like you. Zhang hope you have good day.
Okay, you too.
Thank you so much. I was at my wit's end. You've done me a great service today. Come, Zhang. Let's go home.
Zhang coming. Zhang go home now.
Thank you for getting rid of that thing. Business is bad enough without that ogre scaring away my customers. Here's a little something to thank you. It's not much, but it's about all I can afford these days.
No. Oh, okay. If you say so. I just talked to the ogre guy. I'm saving those things. I don't seem to get 10 per level like I did at level 1.
Can't you just leave an old man in peace?
Okay, okay.
Sorry doesn't count for much. Sorry can't erase our... Nothing. It just... Can't you... I'm nobody important. I'm... Nothing.
You. You don't speak English.
Ikakahia wo no ka kike ia wo shathia oka uki. Wo so awi ani. Kutkosi wiwa ia wo no ia ifo wia okau. Wo noa ia sususatia son sifonia sonsi ifo.
Niwupa ea kupusa ea Earth Krakai. Wonoa ea sususatia sonsifonia sonsi ifo.
Bear heart, monkey brain stew, or sharks and food.
Wokuketita sumpono, sathwa kawi ea if pia shatia kraka ea nano noko wo ifawia ok kun one wipifia.
Cold eagle eye, soup jellies, stuffed eels, fermented seaweed. Uh-huh. Let's go for the spirit.
Ikakahia wo nokaki. Wasrafno sositu noko ota napia ifaria ok. Wokuketita sumpono.
Ox testicles?
Awokatia wo nofatasia.
Don't say the name of these things. Well, my body's the highest stat.
Niwu sosawa ea wak tasi no ni nano yota napia ifaria ok.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Kutkosi wiwa ya wo nova ya ifaria ok ta wiki no. Tofaria wo saya. Wo koko kapikita wo saya. Okniko fia apania sasa tatasi no ni nano yok yo wea sonse ya wo yo piershat ukni uksa ia sunpuno ka.
Wait, another 300 silver?
Uksa ya ka. Wo kuketita sunpuno sukokot awokatia.
Uh-huh. Well, I did save, yeah.
Yeah. Wo ya kukwania sinya ia. Ikakahia wo nokakika ia wo shathia oka uki ia aya yulia wai. Ni wo sosawa ia. Noko wo ifawia ok kun one wipifia. Woso awi ani tu wo uksumpuno. Utatsa ya oka yowe ya fonia sisa ya trusta pa.
I need to go make my character throw up to, clear out. Ooh, damn. There's something. Well, I'm gonna take this good fortune one. It gives a lot of things. Intuition. Good charm. I've got all those things. Yeah. Let's level up. Boom, boom, boom. Done. No.
You bringing me a drink? No.
I may be drunk, but that doesn't mean I am a drunk.
Because I'm not. Well, just a little bit. But I'm brave, too. I'm going to go... I'll be a hero. That'll show 'em. Well, that'll show 'em all. I just need enough...
You've been saying that for 3 days, Rue. Minister Shang's already looking for other people to close the dam, and you'll look a fool after all your boasts.
I doubt that man could open a door, never mind a dam.
You close the dam.
Those sailors are the worst. They're rude and crude, and they don't keep their hands to themselves.
Old Mother Quan has nothing now. She should have grabbed herself a husband when she had the chance.
Why do you persist? Oh, certainly. The Imperial writ is 400 years old, and I just carry it around. The writ is locked safely away, as I told Mother Quan. I'm not about to bring it out on your request. Now, if you will... What a truly horrible thing to say to me, especially when I'm sober. The very notion that I, Three Sheets Dutong, could do such a... Your accusations grow tiresome, stranger. You have no proof that I cheated old Mother Quan, and I don't...
Hello? That Imperial writ has... Mother Quan saw it, though her eyes aren't too good. What? You mean it wasn't real? Problem is, Dutong's already shown everyone the writ, and now he's got it locked away. If you're right, he'd never bring it out again. There's no way to prove he cheated. That might work. It would probably help if you get him drunk first. That's something I can help you with. Dutong's always having me send over wine. Usually I mix it with water so he doesn't get too drunk too fast, but I could start sending it to him unmixed. It won't be quite that easy. I've watched Dutong for quite a while, and when he's drinking, he usually goes through 3 stages of drunkenness. Dutong gets very friendly when he starts to drink. You might get a confession out of him then, but I doubt it. He's not really all that drunk at that stage. Usually after about 7 bowls, he slips into depression and sorrow. He complains about how his life is worthless and what a bad and sinful man he is. Not a pretty sight. By the 9th glass, he starts to get paranoid. You can't really talk to him then. Usually around that time, I try to slip a restorative potion into his glass to sober him up. The restorative tastes pretty foul, but it does the job. Works instantly and makes a man sober as an imperial judge. Dutong's guard keeps a vial handy at all times, just in case. The guard gave me a few vials so I could slip them into Dutong's wine when he starts to get paranoid. Keeps him from getting out of hand. No problem. We have 2 sorts of wine here. Peasant's wine and Imperial seasoned spirits. The peasant's wine is pretty weak, but that's usually what Dutong drinks. The Imperial seasoned spirits are a lot stronger. 1 bowl of that is worth 3 bowls of peasant's wine. And if Dutong gets too drunk, I have the restorative to sober him up. One drink for Master Dutong? Good. We'll get him to admit he's a cheat.
I should have probably done this beforehand.
Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Master Dutong's tea house. The writ? Why waste time on such a dry and boring subject, my friend? Put the writ out of your mind and join...
You should... No problem. The One drink for... Good. We'll get him to...
Greetings and salutations. The writ?
Give me 1 peasant wine.
No problem. The Imperial Sea... 1 drink for Master Dutong coming up. Anything else I can do for you? Good. We'll get him to...
He's walking.
What do you want? You come to mock me? Come to laugh at the tragedy that is the... No, not the writ. Let's not talk about that. It's my secret shame. Just the thought of that writ brings tears to my eyes. It tears at my poor, miserable soul.
Secret shame, you say?
Yeah, you're a good friend. I could trust you.
Yes,
You'll
you can.
understand.
I do understand.
Oh, I'm a despicable person. A bad, bad man. The writ, it's a fake. A forgery. I made it all up!
You shouldn't say that so loud.
What are you saying? I better sober you up.
God! Oh, God! Oh, I hate that restorative potion. Oh! That stuff tastes like vomit baked in a glaze of goat hair and garnished with a sprinkling of horse dung.
I think I just ate it upstairs.
And now I have the strangest memory. As if I... Oh, no. Did I say anything to you, stranger? Anything about... Oh, I don't know, an imperial writ?
Possibly.
What? No. I never said any such thing.
I heard what you said, Dutong. I knew you cheated Mother Quan out of this place, and now we have proof. You can't get out of this now.
Ah, I see what you're after. Oh yes, 3 Sheets Dutong was not born yesterday, nor the day before that. Indeed, we are speaking the language of commerce.
Ooh.
I will give you a great deal of silver to keep this little secret from getting out. Lots of silver for both of you, if you keep quiet about this.
I don't know, Dutong. I could really use the silver, but Mother Quan is such a nice old lady, I'm just not sure what to do. Right, of course. What was I thinking? Old Mother Quan's a good woman. She deserves to have her tea house back.
Boss, people aren't gonna like us when they find out what you did. Maybe we should get out of here.
That's the smartest thing you've said since I hired you. Let's go.
Well done. It'll be nice to have old Mother back in charge again. You should tell Mother Quan she got her tea house back. Now things can go back to the way they were.
Of course.
I knew you would make the right choice. We share the same master, and he taught us both well.
Yes, and I can walk sideways over here.
Hello again, dearie. That scoundrel! No wonder he left here so fast. People, listen to me. Master Dutong has left. This brave young lady exposed him for the fraud that he was. The tea house is mine again.
That's right. You mean
Hooray
my...
for Mother Quan! Her tea house is back in business.
You've given me back the only thing I ever cared about. And you've done a service for this town, too. I'm going to turn this place back into a respectable quality tea house. I don't have much. The only reward I can offer is my humble thanks. That and a promise that you will always be welcome here at Old Mother Quan's.
Praise the Emperor! Old Mother Quan is back in charge, and I'm back steeping tea where I belong. No more giving out bad advice for me.
I suppose you have done a just thing here, but remember, Sun Li... You really shouldn't waste your time here in this tea house.
I thought one of the sailors trapped here might make a good husband, but they're just a bunch of drunks.
You're gonna lay with anyone, don't you?
Things are so much better now. Only Old Mother knows how to run this place right.
That waitress is a fine-looking wench, ain't she?
Can't you to sleep? Sorry. I'm no... So... No. I'm... Why are you bothering me? Just...
Okay. I'll punch you in the snosh. Oh, I have solved the mystery of the tea house. Kind of accidentally. To the village. Don't fight me.
Ah, don't be like that. Yeah, we're nice guys. Don't pretend you're better than us.
I'll punch you both with a backhand.
Yeah, you people need to relax. Have some wine with us. Yeah, you need wine. Stuck. That reminds me. Making signs on the water blue. I know it. No, that's not the word. Yes, words.
Oh.
If one more of these villagers sneers at...
Wo ofno aknatini. Wo. Oh, kakawair uksa. Why?
Okay, you're on your own. Non-English speaker.
Welcome, stranger! Welcome to beautiful Tien's Landing. Isn't it a glorious... Things can't be that bad, right? After all, you're here. If the town was truly doomed, would we still be getting visitors? Ha! I think not. In fact, I think your presence here is a sure sign that things are looking up. Soon, all our problems will be solved. It's just like I kept saying.
He's very optimistic.
Huh, you're not the only one. All over town, people keep saying to me, Li Shun, why are you so happy? Can't you see how bad things are? But it's just a matter of perspective. Things will get better, they always do. It's like my father used to say, the greater the problem, the greater the solution. I'm sure it'll all work out. Denial? Preposterous! Sure, half the people have moved away, and those who stayed have mostly given up hope, and the entire town is running out of food and silver. But does my optimism mean I'm in denial? Of course not! I mean, none of the buildings are on fire, right? See? Something good. Just like that, right off the top of my head. I admit that some see our Imperial Minister Shang as,
the guy just walked through your
not
body
entirely competent or capable
with an awesome
of dealing
hat.
with our problems. But somehow things will work out. They always do. Of course. People call me Li Shun the Talkative, though I have no idea why. I'm actually a basket maker. In fact, I dare say I am the best basket maker in all of Tien's Landing. Of course, with the dam open, ships can't navigate the river. So, I have no supplies to make my baskets, and no customers to buy them. But am I worried? Of course not. My children only need one meal a day. After all, they're small. And my wife can take a third job if necessary. I know things will turn around soon. Things will get better. They always do. Enjoy your stay in wonderful Tien's Land.
Well, that's... You there.
Hello, and welcome to Chuman's Woodcrafts. I'm afraid I don't have any wood... I'm Chuman the Craftsman. Nobody important, just a simple merchant of fine woodwork items. A merchant... There are several customers who owe me money, but with the dam open, times are hard.
I can't expect them to pay me when they can't even... And if they don't pay me, I can't afford the raw materials to make my... A noble offer, but I must refuse. You might be right. I'm a fine craftsman, but I'm not much for business. I extend credit too easily, and then I can't bring myself to go... No, that won't be necessary. I don't want to cause any trouble for my customers. I'm sure they'll pay me eventually. At least, I hope so.
I could give them the backhand.
A good thing.
I'm kind of rich right now since I go around punching people. It's a great way to make money. Quick backhand and I seem to drop their money. And remember, always the backhand. Oh, I didn't mean to break that thing. Ooh, can I go down the pier? Someone down the pier. They're gonna talk to me.
The fisherman's life is a hard one. Don't let anyone tell you different.
It ain't easy being a dock worker. We don't get paid much, but we sure earn it.
One thing that is good about being a fisherman, you never see a ghost out in the middle of the river.
Well, cow so you...
Stop talking. That's a bad language.
This here's a private club. You can't. No chance. It's braced from the other side. You can't get in unless you're... You have an... This here's a... No ch...
Oh, I tried. Aha! Your traps are nothing to me, the trap master. I will get in this club. Not if I want to use his head as a battering ram. Hello, good sirs.
If one more of these villains... better...
Is that a dead body? That's a rock. Hello.
You could ni kung uno sa ison could noka ugyorir.
Are you getting slow in your old age, Jan?
Ikirnik tinepiru wo iferek uk son puno.
You taught me much, Jian, but the most valuable lessons were learning where you were wrong. 17th square of the Lion, if you please.
Wotowir uk kawana ir usoana da hoki. Niato wononapadi irovir.
You are being rude, Jian. We have a guest. Let us place the game on hold a moment.
Tawi ir kawana ir sonir iboki.
Surely you know of Yi, the capturing game? Played on a board of 19 rows and columns, the black and white pieces capture territory for their player. Do not be so hasty, Jian. You did not turn me aside all those years ago.
Nararo, na pirapirni, niktakatashi.
Jian the Iron Fist isn't honestly going to let this one walk away, is he? If you don't say anything, then I...
Sisaya pawao, tikotro tuaso.
I too see strength, but also the capacity for understanding the world and your place in it. You could prove an interest.
Ipanar nuko iwa ir nikasanaria iroro ni nuasa irkana.
He would like nothing more than to have you as a student. But show me that you walk the way of the open palm, and I will teach you the mysteries of Stone Immortal.
Usair kokanato tanatia katanano shafatoyo.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna go with a person that speaks English.
Hey, Baker Bay. How are you today?
Go away! I told you I want no part of this. Tell Eiling to leave me alone.
If you want to tell Eiling something, go tell her yourself. In the meantime, we have our orders. Nothing personal.
I have to go shh.
It's a little personal with me. I like sticking your face in the gutter. Hold on a sec. We've got company.
Hi.
You're a little too interested in our business, friend. Looks like we gotta teach you to back off when Eiling's boys are working.
Okay, dokie.
White demons.
Backhand! You dodged the backhand? One down. Go away, heal. My backhand has failed me again.
Can you believe that these thugs would just attack me in broad daylight like that?
Yes, I can.
They might have killed me if you hadn't stepped in. You spoke to Lan? How humiliating. My fiancé must have told you I can't protect myself. The woman I love doesn't have faith in me? Oh, the shame. I'll never live this down.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes, you're right, of course. I suppose I can't fault Lan for being worried about me. I've taken some serious beatings lately. I didn't mean to sound ungrateful. I'm just worried about Lan. She's very emotional. Those thugs are acting on Eiling's orders. She's the head of their gang. They have a small hideout in the boathouse. Eiling and I were friends when we were children, but we drifted apart as we grew up. She fell in with some rough people, as you've already seen. Ever since I got engaged, Eiling has become obsessed with me. Every day she sends her thugs to beat me up. She says she won't stop until I go talk to her.
Then go talk to her.
She's obviously crazy. I've done nothing to her. We haven't even spoken in years. If I go to her hideout to talk to her, I'm afraid that I'll never come out.
I could go with you.
At least the beatings on the street are out in public. They won't kill me in front of witnesses. Well, not on purpose anyway. No. Lan's very emotional. I didn't want her to get upset. At first, I didn't tell... But even then, I didn't mention Eiling. It's bad enough what's happening to me. I'm being completely honest, I swear. I know how this looks. You must think I've done... Thank you so much. Eiling and her thugs are in the boathouse. Please.
I could kill her.
What's the matter, farm girl? Never seen a real working woman?
Wait, what?
Don't bother me.
These docks remind me of the fishermen in Two Rivers. A shame we will never see them again.
Okay, dokie.
It ain't easy being a dock. We ought to form a guild. Everyone else...
Don't bother me. I may be a beggar, but I'm on my break right now.
I like that beggar.
Hello. You do not need to speak with me. I am just Merchant Xiang's assistant. Perhaps someday I will be but for now...
Oifoia uksonkob noko isansia.
He's a merchant that won't do business. Out of my way, you insects. Urchin.
Is the Emperor really 10 feet tall?
Yes.
These sailors are good for business. At least...
If one more of these Ing better.
There's a merchant over here. You.
Hello there, stranger. I haven't spotted you around Tian's Landing before. Regardless, it's good to meet you. I'm Darting Lynx, the acrobat. Unfortunately, I'm not... You know, feats of balance and precision, delicate routines to shock and amaze. Whatever brings some silver, really. I travel around the countryside putting on acts and sometimes teaching people a few tricks. Hey, now that I think of it, I may not be putting on any shows here, but I could teach you a few techniques. It's not much of a story. I was quite young, and my master felt I was a little too fast for my own good. You dart like a lynx, he would say, but you balance like a drunken frog. He taught me to slow my movements and really focus on what I was doing, but his nickname for me stuck. At least you'll be easy to teach. I don't know if you've ever tried to teach a man balance, but it's no simple task.
Hey.
You'd think we'd be the ones having a hard time. I swear, if men had breasts, they wouldn't be able to walk straight, let alone hold a handstand. Let's see what I can teach you.
Hey. Oh, these are a plus something minus something else. Balance of nature. Kind of like that one. 15. But damn, is it pricey. At the end of this town, I might get it. I have not used focus at all yet, though.
Finally! Someone stronger than these cowed peasants. This town disgusts me. I am Scholar Six Heavens, and I need... What I do not need, however, is someone who walks the way of the open palm. I can read in... They must protect themselves. You see, if I can see by your actions that you understand the way of the closed fist, I promise to make it worth your while.
So, I need to punch him in the face. Can I do that?
The folks of this town were...
What do you want? It's no fun being trapped in this town. We don't know nobody, we ain't seen our families in months, and now we're stuck here.
Okay then.
If Captain Ing can't get this ship out soon...
So, he wants me to punch beggars on the street. Well, okay, if that's what it takes, then I guess that's what I will do.
That's much better.
This is really good use of my focus. Yes. Yes, it is. Alright.
This here's a... Why didn't you say so in the first place? Go on in.
Like the ordered armies of Jade Heavens, the Horse Lords favor lightly armored units of the horsemen, who can move more rapidly over the fields of battle, moving like a rushing tide. Small groups of horsemen hurry along all angles of their opponent's flanks, armed with bows. Almost to man, these mounted archers can rain destruction upon unprepared foes. Why the Horse Lord tactics and surprising fact that their men lack the discipline of the Imperial armor. For all the damage they can inflict, the Horse Lord forces have difficulty holding strategic locations for long. The Jade Empire exists in these uneasy places, the Horse Lords leaving them savages. Oh.
Be careful in here. I don't relish the idea of fighting my way out of this place.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I'll do fine. I know Kung Fu.
So, I hear you helped out Baker Bay today. Gave my boys a bit of a lesson, didn't you?
Yep.
They took it pretty hard. Even after all the beatings I gave them over the years, they still aren't used to losing to a girl. Maybe the humiliation will be good for them. Everyone thinks that Bay and that little seamstress make such a nice couple. But Bay already promised to marry me. I know what you're thinking. Why would Bay want to marry someone like me? I may not be a delicate little flower like Lon, but I don't want to run this gang forever. Someday I want a husband, maybe a little house, kids too. Bay promised to give me all that. He promised to marry me, and now he's trying to weasel out of it. But a promise is a promise. I won't forget that, even if he tries to. Yeah, you do that. Go tell Lon what kind of man Bay really is. See how she likes...
You got something to say, you say it to Eiling.
I got a bathhouse keys. Oh, okay. Don't mind me. Just, stealing your stuff. And the west of the Jade Empire lies the howling spirits, a range of desolate haunted passes. Not many men dwell in the harsh lands. It does not support much in the way of communities. Hardly folk who rely on themselves, their herd of goats, more trust than in nature. There and one exception to this rule. High in the mountain lies a secluded monastery, home to recluses, mysterious order of spirit monks. They tend an unknown tribes in their sealed monastery. No one, not even the Emperor, has been able to discover lies within. The monks possess strange power, but they exist in balance with nature. Eventually the land will be absorbed, and the Empire shall learn its secrets. Oh, okie dokie. Ooh, she's rich, and she's giving this all to me, because she's a nice lady. I'm gonna have to fight my way out now because I walked up here. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Hi.
You got some...
Yes, he's in charge. I will just leave now and go.
You got some...
I have my detective hat on. Okay, let's go up this hill. Do a little bit more exploration.
pretty. Put that sword back, lout! Surely there was never a minister as unlucky as me.
Koni onayu tashika wil fonil satharaponi?
And still poor Minister Sheng suffers the insults of tradesmen who know nothing of justice. Where would I put the lout? My jail has been burned to the ground, along with my office, I might add. I have no place to put the...
He did just stop the theft from happening, that ungrateful bastard.
This town needs the river to survive. If someone...
Ungrateful peasant.
Ah, I see the glint of intelligence, nobility, wisdom, consideration, and piety in your... Well, I make my living by knowing people. Could I interest you in some seed? What? I have the finest selection of seed. I carry excellent baskets, wonderful... I have a cloak so warm it's like a weapon against the cold. I have a scrub... I'm afraid I do not. Just a few years ago, you could find wind maps everywhere, although only the rich needed them with their airship racing. Recently, the wind maps have disappeared. I know that when the Emperor's men left Tien's land, there are those who say... Some say that Death's hand is collecting all the wind maps and destroying... However, I do not believe... I suppose there may still be merchants in the... But I have a... Who wouldn't want a basket so big you can...
No, I wanted to buy that cloak.
Don't bother me.
Hey? What do you... I'm Wei. Some call me Old Wei, but that's because they don't know Old Chan. If I'm old, he's ancient. He's at least a week. Of course, we're both pretty old compared to most of the people in Tien's Landing. Why, most of them don't even remember what it was like before. 18 years ago, Emperor Sun was young and flush with success from ending the drought. He began public works all over the empire, including the great dam downriver. The workmen came and started building it near our town. We were not engineers, and so we were not sure what it would mean. Some worried that it might flood us out. Most were unconcerned. After all, if there were any danger, the Emperor would tell us, surely. One day, the great dam was finished, and the floodgates were closed.
Foolish peasants!
The town flooded. We took what we could and fled. Mothers ran about screaming for their children who'd gone out to play. Children screamed for their dogs. Some folks climbed to the roofs of their houses and refused to leave. We survivors straggled upriver. Some collapsed from exhaustion, but the water kept rising. I carried a boy and a girl, and I saw another boy fall, but I couldn't carry him. Finally, I fell over too. The great dam had created an enormous lake, and we settled our new town on the banks. The lake completely covered the ruins of our town. Life went on, but no word ever came from the imperial city. No warning, no explanation. Did we displease the Emperor, or were we just beneath his notice? I will never know. The crewmen who manned the great dam would come to town sometimes, but they knew no more than we. I will go to my grave never knowing. The people started a new life here, but there was much pain and sorrow. Conversations would trail off. At night you could hear women sobbing, and not a few men. Finally, people stopped talking about the past, and then they... a few months ago, the Emperor's engineers and soldiers left. They just went off in the night. There wasn't anyone around. The water drained, revealing the old ruins. I don't know what made the great dam open. Some say it was ghosts. Oh, thank you for...
This is bad. Oh, this is bad. River dry. 5 people died yesterday. Pirates raided one of the outlying farms, took the whole family.
Pirates. Yar.
The folks of this town were kind at first.
You're starting to annoy me.
If Captain Ing can't get this ship out...
I still got all my powers back. Yeah. This guy has swords to sell me.
Konio nuyu, kokiyir tatasinan. Wonoir efuir uxunorfonier sier sisitu. Sata afso. Owo sayer uyukap tantarundano, wo tarwair shathir owo. Wo kausoir noka wowo tarwair shaksir o fi. Wonoir efuir uxunorfonier sier sisitu. Sata afsoir. Uso sier uthak tarwair shathir owosu. Wo quaer ano uyu, kubkithir soso wawer wakwakir tower wo. Wo kausoir noka wowo tarwair shaksir o fino.
To them. Oh yeah, I'm going here. Running speed.
The Emperor won't allow those slaving
There are ghosts wandering the land. I won't leave my house after dark.
Oh, good for you. I'm gonna talk to the wife.
Did you find Bay? A woman? What is her interest in my fiancé? Do you know who she is? You have to talk to her. Tell her to leave. You did? He promised to marry her? That slug! Don't try to defend him. He used me. He lied to me. At least, I certainly won't use it to marry that snake Bay. I can't believe he had me fooled like that.
Wait, what? So already been in here, yes? Aye.
Irkana, wo nikasuri irkwana no kasa iriruru.
Hello again on... What? That's preposterous. She's lying. Lan's the only woman I ever proposed. If Lan heard these lies, well, I don't know what she'd do. Please see if you can get this straight. Yes, I suppose I'll have to face her event. Lan, what are you doing here?
I figure we better get all the secrets out, Bay. If Lan's going to marry you, she should know what kind of man you really are. She said there was something I need to know, Bay. What's going on? What is she talking about? What? Bay, how could you?
Don't need to backhand people. That's my
It's
social
a
power.
lie. I haven't spoken to her in years. Not since we were kids.
Don't pretend like you don't remember, Bay. It was summer, and we were sitting on a little raft catching fish. I was upset because Li Shan had called me ugly. I was crying, so you took my hand and said, I think you're pretty, Eileen. And someday when we're grown up, I'll marry you.
What? But that was years ago. We were kids. We were only 6 years old. You can't hold me to that.
Kinda wanna do this one since it's funny.
Kids say all kinds of things, Eileen. Remember when you took my frog and I called you a bully? You swore you'd never speak to me again. But that same day you gave me the frog back. You said you'd never, ever, ever do anything to make me unhappy. Kids always say things like that. It doesn't mean anything.
It meant something to me, Bae. You were the only boy who didn't tease me, the only one I liked. You promised to marry me, and you're going to keep that promise.
Your eyes are gonna go back in your head. I can reload the save.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Come on, Lon, let's go.
What? That's crazy.
You can't be serious. Eileen would kill her.
Well, yes, I did say that. But that was when we were still friends. Now he pretends like he doesn't even know me. He's changed. Yes, but... well... you're right. I know you're right. Bae's right. We were just kids. I guess I can't hold him to his promise. You win, Lon. Bae is yours.
If I had more, I would gladly give it to you. But my family isn't rich. This dowry is all I have. Please, take it with my thanks.
Kinda wanna go. Glad to be of service to ya. Oh, the facial expressions do change.
You've done so much for us, and we've given you so little. Wait, I know. We will name our first child after you to honor your memory.
I'm glad everything worked out for you two, and I'm sorry, Bae. I don't know what came over me. When I heard you and Lon were getting married, I just snapped.
It's okay, Eileen. I hope things work out for you.
Come on, Bae. Let's go.
I don't know. I was kind of hoping. Oh, it's just... okay, whatever. Got a new thing over here? No. I didn't get anything new. Okay.
I hope things work out for Bae and Lon. After everything I put them through, they deserve it. It's just... Bae was my last chance to have a family. My only chance to find a husband. When I heard he was engaged, I realized I'd never get out of this life I've created. What respectable man would ever want to marry a girl like me? Even the lummoxes in my gang would only do it because they're afraid of me.
Well, there you go.
This town is short on eligible bachelors as it is. I mean, there are a few guys out there I know of, but none of them would be interested in me.
Let's go find out.
I have a reputation around town, and having my boys beat up Bae didn't help any. Any half-decent man would probably run if they saw me coming.
You really think you can pull this off? Tell you what. You find me a decent husband, and I'll make it worth your while. My, business ventures have been very profitable. But don't think I'm desperate enough to settle for just anyone. I've got my standards. And I'd have to meet him first, of course. The only reason I was interested in Bay was because I figured he was my only chance of ever finding a husband. And I knew he was a decent guy.
From childhood.
It's not like he was the love of my life or anything. He just seemed like a logical choice. There's not a lot of options in this town. Let's see. There's Rue the bosun, but he's nothing but a drunk. My boys have had more than a few run-ins with him over the years. He's definitely out. Schumann the craftsman is single. I don't know him that well, but he seems like a good man. He has a home in the southwest corner of the town. And then there's Yaru. He used to be a sailor traveling the Empire, but now he's looking to settle down. He might be a good catch. Spends most of his time in the tea house. Not living in town, and Tien's Landing doesn't get a lot of visitors. But if you find someone looking for a wife, bring him by so I can check him out.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, right. The pickings in Tien's Landing are mighty slim for a girl like me. But if you find someone, just bring him back so I can meet him. And, well, good luck.
Okay. I can always backhand them into accepting. Backhand's the answer to everything. This is science. It has been proven multiple times. Alright, did I prove who I am now? You.
Your move, old goat.
Teach me.
Always a pleasure to talk to another warrior. Stone Immortal allows you to control the earth itself. It is not easy to master.
I become an earthbender.
To understand the earth, you must be aware of all things around you, and understand that they are all connected in one way or another. That is why Stone Immortal is only taught to those who follow the way of the open palm. Our sense of harmony aids us in persuading the earth to serve as our ally. You have some understanding of the way of the open palm. Return to me when you feel you understand the way.
Wait, what? I'm not good enough yet?
When you feel that you
I do have the mastery of the backhand. Okay. So, chest? There's a reading thingy over here. The cataclysm! Many tales circulate the travels of the water people, but one of the most disturbing tales come far west, beyond the ocean of Tempos. Rumors persist of the area in the middle of the western sea that's inhospitable to life. The further one travels across the ocean, the tempest, the warmer the climate becomes. Many have postulated this may be because you approach the resting places of the sun, but there's must be another explanation not surrounded in superstitions. One particular notes a report of the enormous cloud that rises miles into the air, visible to those who are brave enough to travel the increasingly rough seas of the tempest. At night the cloud grows with heat, with its acid smell carries on the winds. Those who approach too closely follow the few ghost ships around there in the area. The skin rotting in the hair, teeth falling out from the body. One particularly disturbing log, pinned in the shaking hand of a dying captain, suggests that these lost craft suggest that the skies were filled with a war-like cries of the gods, finished with an unfortunate man's wish that death take him before the howling demons descend upon him. Volcanoes? I think volcanoes. But apparently not Chester. Run.
One thing that is good about being a fisherman, you never see a ghost out in the middle of the river.
What about the ocean? Run again. This is actually faster. Feels faster. Big tan.
Look at all these people here. Back on the farm, I ain't never seen so many people and buildings in one place. Except for livestock. But I guess they ain't people. Or buildings.
I want to sell this tan game turned 10 sheep into a city. That's still one of my proudest achievements, so yes. Livestock are buildings. Filthy console user.
My name's Tian, but everyone calls me Big Tian because I'm so big. I came to the city to try to find me a wife. So far it's not going so good. Say, you're real pretty. You want to be my wife? You could come live on my farm. I got chickens and oxen and lots of land.
Yeah.
It would be hard at first, working the farm by ourselves. But after you have 6 or 7 kids, they can help out too. But that would really hurt. Oh, I get it. You don't want to marry me. That's okay.
I'm not even going to.
Okay.
No. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. No one deserves that torture. Ooh, we're gonna go this way. Let's go this way. Bamboo casket. Hello, bamboo casket. Tell me your secrets. Sealed gate. Open. I can punch it. Why can't I punch it? Oh, there's a star over here. Eh? So this is the pirate ship.
Stop right there. I gave you 2 extra duty. Get back to that galley and start cleaning.
We don't have to listen to you, Ing. You're a captain without a ship. She's nothing but a landlocked house now.
I will discover a way to free this ship. Until then, you'd better follow orders.
I've had enough of you and your orders.
Now get back in that ship. I'm your captain. Understand?
Well, you're still the captain. For now. But if you don't get us out of this town soon, you're going to have a mutiny on your hands. Then we'll see what's what.
That's not very nice. Well, I can punch him in the face for you.
If you've come to complain about my men, I don't want to hear it. When Minister Sheng gets the Great Dam closed, we'll be happy to leave. Until then, we're stuck here. They're good men, but we're all a bit mad right now. The Great Dam is open and the lake that feeds into the river is gone. My ship is stranded here like a lame water buffalo. We're sailors. We don't belong on land. If we could just get our ship back on the water, everything would be fine. But that won't happen until someone finds a way to close the dam.
Okie dokie.
If I leave the ship, my men will have Tien's Landing in flames. The locals think the dam is haunted, and Minister Sheng can't find anyone brave enough to risk closing it.
Take your entire crew, then.
The moment I saw you, I knew you were the fearless sort. I hoped
give
you
me
would
open
offer to
palm
help.
points.
It shames me to need the help of a stranger. I'm not a rich man, but my reputation, my ship, and my men are worth everything I can give. Close the dam and free us, and I'll give you all the silver I have. You won't get too far if you don't speak to Minister Sheng first. The dam is located in the ruins, but a pair of massive gates blocks the way. Only Sheng has the key.
Why can't I punch the gate? The backhand.
He's in the town square. You'll see him standing in front of a cart. Just don't ask him about the burned-out building nearby.
I sense an embarrassing story. It is good to know that we should avoid the subject.
It really isn't important. Just get that key from him and close the Great Dam.
Okay.
Good luck. I'm not used to needing help from others. It's hard for me to say this, but... thank you.
Oh, it's 1:30. I should probably go to sleep.
Everything I am, I owe to the Emperor.
Okie dokie. I'm here to rob your boat. Thank you, boat. You have given me monies. The Undertow. Further east one goes across the oceans of glass. The cooler and drier the air becomes. Modern travelers have struggled to understand this phenomenon, but to no avail. If one travels far enough, the sea currents all change, drawing east, just as the wind begins to draw in the same direction. Myth persists. However, something greater, an ancient devourer, evil, detailed in the legends of barbarian savages who line along the isles of the great glass ocean. The legends tell of a ferocious creature, of a great demon trying to draw the entire world into its maw. Expeditions sent out during the Star Dynasty to discover the truth. Legends never returned. It was presumed lost at sea. Rolling, the only way to travel. It's like playing Ocarina of Time.
You. I have no time for those.
I can backhand you. Is that a close fish enough for you? You, Mr. Tong.
You again.
Wait a second. Did it not save the thingy? Oh, it didn't save the thingy, did it? Bloody hell. So I didn't actually go up there yet. I thought I did. Do the super run. Might need focus one day. Today is not that day. I run people that don't exist. They are but ghosts. No. Yes.
Ilkana.
You don't speak English. Out of my sight, peasants. I already kind of seen all of this, but I'll go through it again. Pretty. Speak English. Maybe he's drunk. He might be able to understand then.
Put that sword back, lout! Surely there was never a minister as unlucky as Minister Sheng to suffer such insolence.
Shouldn't speak about yourself in third person.
And still poor Minister Sheng suffers the insults of tradesmen who know nothing. My jail has been burned to the ground, along with my office, I might add. I have no place to put the...
That shopkeep is an asshole. Let's go punch him in the face. This is my first action, too.
wo kausoir no ka wowo. Wo no wir usosir uthak tarweir.
Then I go punch him in the face.
Owo sair uyukap tantharundano wo tarwair onuyuir napair. Wo quair ano uyu wo kau.
So he doesn't want me to backhand
Do
him.
none of you seek honor?
No. Hello.
Make no trouble here in Tien's land.
I didn't read this book last time. Oh, there's a lot of things to read. Bring a collection. Bring in a collection of ignominy suffered by Minister Shing at the heads of the backwater shanty town. Seems that. Oh. It's just him being angry. His hat has been soiled on. A parchment was stolen from him before a speech at the community gathering. His cat viciously threatened. A chair at his table was placed backwards. Really? His finger slammed in the door, not once but thrice. An egg was thrown at him by unknown assailants. His cart was stolen, filled with soiled garlands, and then returned. He faced ridicule by young children. His prized tomberry was squashed. It suggested that he performs acts of deliberate indecency upon himself. He was forced to suffer the intimidation, the petty gripes of the people. His hair has been accused of being unpermanent and false. The honor of his family was impunged. He suffered a disabling attack by a pack of bees. His reputation has been mangled by brigands. A local dog evacuated in the minister's shoe. He was given a gift of turtle eggs by a vigilante merchant. It was suggested that he could be able to trace his lineage to simple courtesy. I need to look up the significance of the turtle eggs. He was referred to as smelly. He slipped in mud and no doubt placed in his palace by jealous townfolk. Stealers burned down his office. Oh. You should get your office not burned down. That's a good thing. I should really go to sleep. I'm gonna go get the thingy back using running speed. Now we go around here. We go down here. Don't mind me. Oh no. I got dropped out of the running speed. More running speed. How much focus does it use up in battle? If it uses this much, I might as well use it in battle. I should test it. You there. I'm gonna deck you in the snosh.
You again. Figurine? You mean that clay statue? Pretty little thing. My ma used to have figurines like that. I ain't seen her in a long time. Oh, geez, now you got me feeling all guilty about my ma. Here, take the figurine. Yeah. I ain't crying. I just got something in my eye. I gotta go back to the boat now. Come on, boys, let's go.
Yep. Now I'm gonna walk backwards. Now I'm gonna walk forward. Now I'm gonna run. I have saved the day. Now I'm running. This is not a good use of focus. It's gonna break off right when I get back. These people...
Are you getting slow in your...
There.
Oh, you have some understanding.
Still not enough? Fine. I want to be able to throw rocks at people. Seems like a really good technique. The art of the rock throw. So it's the art of the flipping. Art of flipping, art of flipping. Turn in this quest and go to sleep. That's the plan. Flip.
Konio nuyu, kokeir tatasinan. Sun puno onuyusir taikunpa ipanano pir ni wonun. Woya kuptir, ni shin warwair, akwiwo ofir, san kasoir wowo siyutana. Usosir ut.
Where we going now? Okay, am I not good enough? Do I want to tune this? I don't know. No, I should keep up my current. And keep it like this. 15. Saving it. Okay, saving now, and this time I'm serious about leaving. I should go see if I'm high enough in the open palm to...
Do none of you seek honor?
Shut it. I'm gonna see if I'm high enough in the open palm to see if the person is willing to teach me how to throw rocks yet. Then I'm gonna turn it off. You teach me.
You can't.
Always a pleasure. You know my name. That's really all that's important, isn't it? Not many know of my exploit. I was once his student, until I decided I couldn't agree with all of his teachings. 20 years have passed since we parted ways, and while we disagree on principle, this is why we only meet once a year to play Yi. Jian the Iron Fist is best taken in small doses. A wonderful province, and yes, one that I call home. You should visit sometime and see the wonders of Phoenix Gate.
Okie dokie.
Of course, the Imperial City still stands as the greatest city, but Phoenix Gate has its own charms. Standing on the sea of glass, it is a hub of trade. Each year, Jian and I make our way here to the Seat of Heaven province to meet for a few days of Yi. It's something of a ritual.
Didn't...
I was once his student.
Oh, already read that. Okay.
It was nice to... You have some understanding. Return to me when...
But how much do I need?
When you feel that you...
I do feel. Look at it. It's up here. Open. Red. More blue. Look at this. I have vipers, wits, spirit, body, thingies. Punchy. Blah, blah. Alright, I'm out.